Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and guess what? I got that new Pokemon game. Yes, you know the one. Updated graphics, it has the Pokemon that you follow behind you. It's an update of a classic. Yes, you all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Pokemon Yellow. Yes, this is it's a really good game, and I hear a lot of hate for the game saying, man, I don't want to buy the same game I bought already, like twice for Red and Blue, but cut Game Freak some slack. I mean, they're obviously just trying to get some publicity from the anime. Sure, the anime is already popular, but hey, they were just trying to go for it. I mean, it's not like they're ever going to do that again. I mean, it could be worse. They could, when Gold and Silver come out, or sometime later in the future, try to release this game a third time, but we all know that's not going to sell. But, as for the game, I don't know. I'm not sure enough change in it. Not much is different. I mean, I just think a lot of it's tacked on. I mean, all three starters. Do you really have the need to put all three starters in there? I mean, they just seem tacked on, out of place. They just don't really belong there. They're just there without meaning, really. Or how about Jesse and James? They don't add to Team Rocket at all. Do they really have a need to add them as characters? They just take away from the storyline and doesn't really add too much. They're just there saying, hi, oh no, we're blasting off again. They don't really serve much of a purpose. But what I do like, I like the upgraded graphics. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. Is it worth a purchase? I don't know. If you already bought Red and Blue, both, and you're going to buy this a third time, I'm not sure I can really go for that. However, that's enough about that game. Let's go on to the Game Boy. I really wish that the Game Boy had a modem or a phone jack on it, so I could play it online. But that's technology that Nintendo doesn't have yet, so I can't really ask them to do that. However, luckily, I found a program called Net Battle Supremacy, and let me go ahead and load it up on this Windows 2000 computer, and let's see. Yes, if you notice here, you could start battling, and you could go ahead and enter a server, so we enter Coliseum, and you could actually play Red, Blue, and Yellow online. Yes, this is amazing. So, because of this new technology and this new thing that I can play online with my 56K modem, I'm going to go ahead and record a battle with my new Pokemon game, because I know how much you guys want to see this new Pokemon game in action. So, enjoy. Alright, here we go, a battle with MJC. I use Psychic to start off here because that sends out Venusaur, and I'm going to go ahead and do a lot of good damage. But he uses Mega Drain on me. He doesn't do half, but it restores a lot of HP. So I'm going to go ahead and use another Psychic to just finish it off so it goes down. Alright, starting off this battle pretty well, I guess. Starmie lead is pretty fearsome in this game. So then he sends in Jolteon. I'm going to go ahead and send in Golem because it resists pretty much everything Jolteon has to offer. So I send in my Golem here. I'm just going to go for a safe switch and try to go for an Earthquake. It hits 5 times per missile, but it doesn't matter because I resist it like a madman. So I'm going to use a safe play and use Earthquake here. But he switches out to Charizard, so I'm like, oh well. I'm just going to go ahead and use Rock Slide, because even if he switches, it'll do good damage to anything he switches into. So I use the Rock Slide. He tries using Fire Blast on me. He misses. I use Rock Slide, and it goes down. So yes, that 4 times super effective is awesome. So then he sends in Dugtrio. I know I could survive an Earthquake, so I go ahead and try to go for an Earthquake myself, since it has terrible defenses. But it pulls off a crit and kills off my Golem, because crits are based off speed, and Dugtrio is really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and send in Slowbro here, my good old Toby Bro. You know that moveset. Amnesia, Rest, Surf, Thunder Wave. So I sharply raise my special, which is special attack and special defense. So I go ahead and I constantly do that. I mean, this thing's not doing even enough damage to really be much of a threat. I'm going to go ahead. I'm really hoping it doesn't crit me. I'm really hoping that. So I'm just waiting for him to make his move. He does, and I'm going to go ahead and rest this turn to get all my HP back, because now I'm at max special. So if I could survive long enough before I wake up, if I could survive long enough, I could sweep through this team. So I try going first if I'm asleep. Obviously, he tries using Fissure. I'm like, oh come on, please don't hit me before I wake up, please, please. So I wake up this turn, but of course, that doesn't matter because it used Fissure on me the same time I was going to use it, so I'm down. Oh well. So, now I sent in Victory Bell. I was about to, but I'm like, no, I should send in Starmie. It's a lot safer of an idea. So I switched into Starmie. Gonna go ahead and go for a Surf. I was about to go for Blizzard. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Go for Surf. Duh. I'm not an idiot here. So tries using an Earthquake. It's not gonna kill me, but I kill it with a crit Surf. Now that is just overkill to the max there. So now he sends in Jolteon. I'm like, oh man, I really wish I had my Golem right now. Oh well. I'm just gonna go ahead and send in Victory Bell since it resists Thunderbolt. But it still does a lot of damage because it crits. I'm like, okay, wait, why don't I have Sunspore or Sleep Powder on this thing? Wow, I can't believe I forgot to put that on there. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for a Wrap for the annoyance factor. I can't do anything because I put it to sleep, and I can't use Sunspore to make myself faster. So lovely, I pretty much have to use this Victory Bell here. Oh, I'm just going to use the Swords Dance and try to go for a crit Razor Leaf, because Razor Leaf in this game is basically always a critical hit regardless. So if I go for a Swords Dance, I should be able to take it out. I just hope it doesn't, kill me with Pin Missile next turn. I really hope. But it kills me because it's super effective and hit 3 times, so I'm down. So then I switch into Machamp. And I'm really out of loss for options, so I try to go for Earthquake just to attack it and kill it. He tries going for Thunder, but he misses. I don't quite kill it, but so I want to hope I survive this. I really hope. I'm going to go for a Body Slam just in case. And he misses with Thunder again, so I finished it off Body Slam. Alright, cool. Now he sends in Blastoise. So I'm like, wow, I don't have anything for this guy. I'm going to try using Submission to see what that's going to do. He pulls off a crit Surf. I mean, Blastoise isn't really that fast, is it? I mean, I'm surprised it got a crit. Oh well. I'm about to die this turn, and Submission did basically nothing, so, oh well, just might as well leave it in his death fodder and then send in my last Pokemon. So, I kill it off. Wait, no, I have 2 Pokemon left, that's right, so I sent in Starmie to go for the T-Bolt factor, so I could go ahead and kill it off with the T-Bolt. So, it goes ahead and does that, and T-Bolt's not going to quite be able to kill it, and it's not going to be able to kill me with Blizzard. However, one Blizzard, and it freezes me solid. Froze me solid. So, and in this game, you can't be thawed unless someone uses a fire move on you, or if someone uses haze on you upon a switch in. So, my Starmie is 100% useless right now. I'm just going to leave it in here as death fodder for obvious reasons, and all I have left now is my Charizard. I'm faster than Blastoise, I'm going to use a Hyper Beam, because if you kill a Pokemon off with Hyper Beam, then automatically, don't have to rest next turn, which is awesome. It's such a powerful move, too. So, Blastoise goes down from Hyper Beam, and then he sends in a Mewtwo. I just lost. Great. Mewtwo's like unbeatable. It's like the ultimate Pokemon. It's unstoppable in every way, shape, and form. So I go for a Swords Dance. I'm going to try to go for Hyper Beam, but it pulls off a crit Psychic, and I'm like, well, good game. So that means I'm just gonna go ahead and try using the Hyper Beam, but of course I fail, so good game. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed that blast of the past, and sorry if I was terrible at, Pokemon Red and Blue. I haven't played that game since, well, Red and Blue and Yellow. So yeah, of course that was just to ease into the game that you guys really care about. So, first of all, let's go ahead and move this back to where it belongs. Back in my little collection. Ah yes, the classics. Now, let's move on to a game you guys really care about. Enjoy.